of Duty's DMZ is a lot of fun, however, if it carries on going the way it is, it could be dead in the water. The reason I say this is because with Season 3, an active operator option was added, meaning you can have, by default, 3 active operators having their own loadouts that you can take in. So, say if you've got 2 with 3-plate armor vests and a self-revive, if you die with one character, you've got another one with that kit ready to go, and they play entirely separate. They take out of the same contraband stash and everything like that, but they can hold their own stuff if you both extract with both of your characters. In my opinion, it's a lovely little addition, except it gets ruined by the fact that you can see that there's a sneaky little option to get yourself a 4th operator. Sam, why is that such a big deal, you may ask? Well, this operator is bought from the store for 1,200 COD points, and that's no little amount of money. 1,000 COD points is $9.99, so you'll need an extra 200, which is $1.99, to just buy this operator. And you might be thinking, well, it's only a 4th operator. If people want to buy that, that's their own fault, you know? But it isn't just that. Look closely at this EOD specialist from the pack Bomb Squad that is currently in the store. The DMZ bonus effect when you play as that character. You get a medium backpack every time you spawn. Usually, you only get a small backpack. Medium backpack, you can fit a weapon to stow, and you get a few more slots to loot stuff up with. Medium backpack, it only goes small, medium, large, and then you got the variations of large now. So that's a pretty big deal. And it happens to be every time you use that operator, even if you die. There's no losing that backpack. It's with you every single time. The weapon is also a special custom blueprint that if you use in your insured weapon slots, there is a 15-minute less cooldown. So you don't need to worry about an hour to get your stuff back. It's only 45 minutes by default if you use that weapon. And it gets worse because there's more upcoming that, you know, people may have missed or didn't know. They all got leaked. The Tracer Pack, Dark Rituals 2, it gets worse. It's 2,400 COD points, which is about $25. And it gives you an operator. Looks pretty cool. What does he give you for the DMZ bonus effect? Oh, a free self-revive. Every time you go in. Sure, for a solo player, that might be amazing. But it's such an advantage over everyone else that doesn't want to pay $25 for a skin. Again, the weapons, reduce cooldown, all that fun stuff. But we go on. There's Rose and Fawn. That is another pack that's coming at some point. You get a skin with a free UAV in it this time. Every time you go into a raid. Imagine if a full squad of 3 all had this skin. That is free UAVs right off the bat. You can go hunting down squads like nobody's business straight off a spawn. Mental. And then finally, you've got the classic Ghost Pack, which gives you 2 skins that both give you the same bonus effect. It's Classic Ghost. Everyone's going to want Classic Ghost. Again, 2,400 COD points, so another $25. It gives you a 2-plate armor vest. The difference between a 1-plate, which everyone gets at the start of a raid, and a 2-plate is diabolically life and death. It allows you to go and fight the harder enemies. It allows you to take on maybe more than one enemy at a time without having to plate up. It's such a stupid advantage over other people, and in a game that is whole risk and reward, you lose everything if you die, and you gain everything if you can successfully extract. A game that's all about extraction, all about that risk element. Just having something thrown in there every time that you spawn in with a certain character is ridiculous. It is such an advantage over other players. And if you had $100 lying around, well, you could have, you know, rather than 3 extra operators, you can have 7 in total. They can all have their separate loadouts and all have bonus effects if you've paid for them. But it'll cost you $100 to do so. But there are people out there that do it. That's the annoying things. And these skins are pretty cool. You know, that Sinister skin looks pretty sick. And then you've got the Classic Ghost, which everyone's going to want. Notice how they're both $25. And it'll give you a crazy stupid advantage. A self-revive and a 2-plate armor vest respectively. Yes, you can only have one at a time, but That's every time you spawn. There is no risk to lose that because you'll always spawn in with it again. Armor's pretty easy to come by, don't get me wrong, but there are times where you can go half the raid without finding the armor if you don't know where to look. This takes out the hunting aspect. This takes out the looking for things because you can just go in with a 2-plate and be like, well, I'm pretty much good enough to go ahead, and as long as I've got the jump on someone, I should be able to kill them. It's completely business and money-making orientated to a free-to-play market, and it is a complete disregard and a fucking disgusting thing to do to your community. It's going to completely divide it. It's not a good option to do. And the only way that they're going to stop doing stuff like this is for public outcry and community feedback. And then the community not buying it. But there's such good advantages in here, you can't blame the players for buying it, because it gives them an advantage. So yes, lock the best things that you can get in a pack behind a paywall and watch people buy it. Because that's what's going to happen, and it'll keep happening, and if it does keep happening, DMZ is dead. But that's it, that's my mini rant over. I've had a lot of these over the course of my YouTube career, but thank you so much for listening to it. If you do have any thoughts and opinions in your own words, write them down below in the comment section. I'd love to read them all. And if you haven't seen these other packs and you want to know when they're going to be available, no one knows. They've been leaked by someone. I don't even know who. But they're coming. They won't not come. But whether they have DMZ bonus effects on them or not, only time will tell. But thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.